Hi everybody, my name is Kelly Randalls and I am a counselor in training at Grand Canyon University under the Licensed Clinical Mental Health Counselor Program. And today I'm here to discuss the strengths that I have found that I obtain myself in the counselor dispositions, as well as some areas of growth that I have found that I need to obtain, and the professional identity and the plan that I wish to have to help me build that professional identity. The first strength that I have is psychological fitness. I personally have dealt with my own bout of mental health whenever it comes to postpartum depression whenever I had my daughter. I also am a military spouse, so that comes with a lot of stress and anxiety situations and just the unknown. And so I have learned that by triggers, I have learned what can set me off or really unbalance me. I've learned these skills that I need to help me live as comfortably as possible. And I think since we are counselors, especially in the field of mental health, that it is very important to hone in on those skills and keep them and practice them even whenever you're not feeling any type of way, so that way whenever situations do arise, you already know, okay, this is what I need to do to handle that. And I feel that I have grown in that area exponentially since dealing with my own bouts of mental health issues. The second strength that I have is acceptance. I feel that I was always blessed with this because no matter who you are or what you've done, what you've been through, I will always accept you as a person and realize that, we're all humans, we all make mistakes, and it is okay. No matter your race, your gender identity, your sexual orientation, your religion, even though I have my own religion, I am still going to accept you because I was called by God to accept anybody and love people for who they are, just as He loves us. The third strength that I have is empathy. And I have always just been blessed with being able to really feel what another person is feeling and be able to understand what they are feeling and kind of be able to help them in, understanding why they feel the way they feel and how can we change it. I feel that this is very important because you're going to be dealing in counseling a lot with different issues, and you really need to empathize with the other person. Not necessarily sympathize, but empathize especially. Some of the areas of growth that I have two that I want to talk about. The first one is patience. And I used to have really good patience, but then my daughter turned 2 and my patience has gone down. But I am also a toddler teacher where I work, so my patience went even more down. And while I feel patience is always something that we can all work on, no matter where we think we might be with patience, I know for a fact that mine can be raised. And so what I want to try to do to help this skill is that I want to really focus on meditation, mindfulness, really praying and relying on God to help me with my patience. Also just writing down my feelings at the end of the day, just so that way I'm not honing them in or like hoarding them, and just whenever I do explode, they all come out. I really want to start practicing journaling as well. The second area of growth is cultural diversity. And while I feel that this could have been a strength, I feel like there's always room for growth as well in cultural diversity, because I do work on a military base and I've worked in ABA therapy before. I still feel that there is an area of growth that can always be done. I can always do more research to understand how to more appropriately respect the cultures that I am working with. I want to be able to do more research, and my goal is whenever I am a counselor that I will have, paperwork whenever you first come in for an intake appointment where you state what your ethnicity is, your cultures, your morals, values, and beliefs are, so that way before our actual first appointment, I can do my research so that way I know better, so that way I'm respecting you more as a person and your ethnicity. The last thing that I wanted to talk about is how I want to develop my professional identity in and outside of the program at Grand Canyon University. So in the program, I want to adhere strictly to the attendance policy, which is where we post 3 substantial posts a week on our discussion boards. And I want to provide all of my assignments in a timely manner. I want to make sure that I am studying more and making sure that I understand the course material as well as I possibly can. And I want to know internally that it is okay to reach out to my professor if I need help in that area, because I am going to be doing this for the rest of my life. I want to also make sure that I am pushing out work that is actually good and not necessarily just rushed, because I did do that some in my bachelor's degree. And for whenever I am, in my internships and my practicums, and as well as outside after I graduate, I want to make sure that I'm already focusing on what I need to study for my licensure exams. I want to find more than just one mentor, so that way I have multiple people that I can go to for questions and help. And I want to do more research into some counseling organizations that are in my state in Georgia, so that way I can join them and I can be able to use them while I'm in the program and also while I am out of the program for anything that I might need as far as in the counselor room and like help and advice. Just seeking a mentor, that's really the big thing. So I just wanted to thank you all for watching this, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.